Hi everyone. It is Sunday, the end of week 3, and I was going to try to make the video yesterday. I know I said I was going to do it on Saturdays, but I got kind of caught up, so here it is. Week 3 went really well. On Monday, I ran 3 miles in 29 minutes and 29 seconds, with half of the time being on a 0.5% incline. Wednesday, I did 4 miles in about 41 minutes. Friday, I did 3 miles in 29 minutes and 51 seconds with the incline on it the entire time. 0.5% incline. I need to raise that, I think, but I'll get to that. Saturday was my long run. I did it at a gym that isn't mine, but it went okay nonetheless. So I had to deviate from the plan a little bit. This is what happened on Saturday. I ran a mile, and halfway through the first mile, I had to use the bathroom. So I got off the treadmill and I ran to the bathroom, and then I ran back, and I was gonna just do another 5 miles on the treadmill, but when I got to mile 3, I was like, F it, like, let me just see if I can run 6 miles straight without stopping. So I did. I ran the whole 6 miles, didn't count the first mile, and I did it in 60 minutes and 40 seconds. And I think that if I hadn't run the first mile, I feel like I could have done it in 60 flat. So that was exciting. That was good, I think. While my main goal is to finish the marathon half marathon, running and the entire time. I think a small goal for me would be to do it with a 10-minute mile. I'd be really happy with that. If it doesn't end up being a 10-minute mile, I'm not going to be, terribly upset. Finishing it is more than enough for the first time around, I think. So during the week as well, I continued with cross training. Tuesday and Thursday, I did the Stairmaster, and I did a 45-minute spin class, both of which were excellent. The spin teachers are great. Saturday, after my 6 miles, I worked out with my boy Kyle, who's a personal trainer. Thank you very much, Kyle. My legs are really sore now, and that was good. I think adding a little bit more of that will, squats and push-ups and shit like that will, make me stronger, make my legs stronger. So yeah, it'll carry me the whole way of the marathon. A couple other things. Along with the sweatband I purchased this week, I received in the mail a heart rate monitor. So it's like this thing that you strap around. Obviously, you strap it around your chest, and there's a thing right under. It goes on your chest to measure your heartbeats, and it comes with this really terribly ugly watch. But it's really helpful. It determines, obviously, your heart rate. It also determines your calories. It'll determine, whether you're going to be happy in life and a bunch of other stuff. So that's cool. No, but so yesterday when I was working out, will tell you your max heart rate. My max heart rate was at 97%, which is really high, 188 beats per minute. And I averaged about 80, I think it was 86% for about an hour and a half. My heart rate was at 86%, so averaging 86%. So I think that was really good. It said that I burned 1,060 calories, so I was happy about that. And so that was nice, the heart rate monitor. The other thing, this week coming up, I have 3 miles on Monday, 5 miles on Wednesday, 3 miles on Friday, and 8 miles on Saturday. Now, I already did 7 miles. I could have ran 7 miles straight this weekend also, I think. So I think the 8 miles won't be that bad. However, this Friday, for everybody that doesn't know yet, it's going to be 58 degrees in New York, which is really exciting because it's been like negative 40. Well, not negative 40, but it's been freezing. Everybody knows it's been freezing. So it's going to be 58 on Friday. I'm assuming that if it's 58 on Friday, it's going to be at least 40 degrees on Saturday, which means, dun dun dun, I'm going to run outside. And that's it. It's no turning back. So this week I need to get a pedometer to put inside my Nikes, my Fly Nikes. I need to get that little, the little sucker that you put inside the shoe. It comes with a wristband. Not the one that you connect with the music, because I already have the music situation figured out. But it'll measure your pace, and it'll measure how far you run. So I'm gonna just do Prospect Park twice, actually more than twice, because it's probably I think it's only 3.25 miles. So I'll have to do it. I'll have to do it more. Sorry, I'm not really good at math. That's my sister's department. Anyway, other than that, everything's been going good. The diet has been going well, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm happy. I'm really enjoying it. I finished reading up to the last chapter of the marathon book, and still the whole thing is really funny. I really recommend it. If you're a runner, just not even running marathon, if you run at all, if you thought about running, get this book, because it's so funny. The Non-Runner's Guide to Marathon Running by Dawn Days, or something like that. Dawn Days. I got up to the last chapter. The last chapter is actually all about just how you're going to feel during the marathon, the excitement, all of that stuff. So I'm going to hold off on reading that until the day before I started reading another book. Not about marathoning, just about something else. What else? So that's about it. I calculated over this marathon training, I calculated how many miles it's going to be altogether. And throughout the marathon training, I'm going to have run, including the half marathon, I'm going to have run 195 miles. So, which sounds really daunting. Like, that's a lot of fucking miles. But I'm taking it day by day, and I'm not going to get discouraged or anything like that. I'm a little nervous to see if I could make it, but it's going well so far. And, after every run, I feel great. So I think it's going to work out. And if I really enjoyed this, who knows, maybe in September I'll look for a full marathon. I'll obviously have to train throughout the summer for that. But, maybe not. Maybe my half marathon days will be over after this one. I'll continue to run because I like it, but we'll see what happens. And, one last thing. Masa is turning 25 on Thursday, and she's going to have people over the house. We're going to have a small celebration on Friday, and I personally think that I am a little bit funner when I consume some alcohol. I think everybody kind of thinks I'm a little bit funner. So for the sake of the celebration of Masa's 25 years of life, I am going to drink on Friday. Please do not try to convince me not to. I've already made up my mind. And please don't judge me. I know that I said I wasn't going to drink until the marathon. But, things come up in life, and we have to be flexible for the sake of funness. That's my logic. I'm going to stick to it. Other than that, everybody's been so supportive. My family has already said they're going to be there the day of. It starts at 9/13, April 2nd. It's in Queens. Sade said he was going to be there, and I know that's really early for him, so maybe I'll expect him at the end of the race. Anybody else that wants to come throw water at me, support, you're more than welcome to. Masa will be there, and, anybody else. Kyle said he was going to come, so I'm excited. I'm super duper excited, and I just said super duper. Anyway. I'm going to cut it now, because now I'm just rambling. And one last thing. If you saw this bruise that I have on my arm, don't get alarmed. I didn't get Chris Brown's. I was trying to pick up a fight between two of my young ladies in my class, Life of the Teacher. Everybody said I should have just stayed out of it and let them fight, but I'm not going to do that. So I took one for the team and separated the fight. Well, fell on the floor while separating the fight. It was a big mess. But I'm okay. I survived battle wounds of teaching. And I have a blister. I had a blister a couple weeks ago, so battle wounds of marathoning. I'm going to stop the tape right now. I hope everybody's doing really well. Keep it up, Tiff. My girl Tiff doing her videos also. This one's for you. And I will see you all next week after my 8 miles that is going to be outside. That's it. And no turning back. 8 miles outside. I'm done with the video because now we're going on to 10 minutes. Have a good one. Hope everybody enjoys their Valentine's Day. Don't get crazy. Just tell somebody you love them, and that'll be nice. Family, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Just be nice. Enjoy. Have a good one. Bye.